Hi everyone, and welcome to your mid-year financial reading for the star sign of Taurus. Okay, Taurus, when I did the meditation to start with, I saw a dung beetle pushing around a big ball of dung, moving it around from place to place to place. And I don't know if you've ever seen them. They sort of walk on their front legs and push with their back legs and roll it behind them. And everywhere it was going, it was getting bigger. The ball was getting bigger because they were gathering as they went, but they're still moving it all around. So maybe you've got money that you might need to gather up together to make it work better for you. A compound interest, maybe, that sort of thing might be a way to get your finances a bit more in control at the moment. Get that lump sum organised. Start to gather it all together. Okay, so yeah, like super funds, you might have 6 different super funds and all the fees are coming out or whatever it is. Yeah, right. All right, Taurus. So yes, universe is stepping in and changing things, and quickly and least expectedly. Okay, and your finances could be tied up with a water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, could be they could have a change of fortune, or yourself, or that change of fortune you handling with your emotions quite well through it. Okay, so Taurus, Temperance. Taurus, emotionally. Financial, mid-year, please. Taurus. Yeah, well, the Tower is very much the card of the year this year for all Taurus. I'm a Taurus, and it's just been one Tower moment after another. So I must say I'm starting to go a bit more with the punches now, whereas before it took a long time for me to move. I liked my stability. Now I think change and a little bit of chaos seems to be my stability at the moment, as in I'm just getting so used to it. You know, if it's not chaos and rapid change, I'm wondering what's going on. Okay, so victory in a situation here. You've had victory, or you've had victory in the past, or you're about to have victory when it comes to your finances. Okay, you're using your intuition. You're also mastering your passions in this situation. Yep, you could have put your idea out to the world. I know I sure am. Here I am doing YouTube. You never know, that sort of thing. So you put your idea out into the world. And for my example, I have put my idea out the world, and I'm really passionate about it at the moment, which is this Queen of Wands. Very passionate about it. And I'm feeling really good for the first time, and I don't remember how long. So I don't know if that rings true for you too. I mean, I haven't seen financial gain, but gee, I feel good. You know, I feel good in myself, and people are actually starting to notice that I'm looking different. So I think you're probably feeling very much the same. Okay, yeah, and people are starting to notice what you're doing. Okay, so yeah, people are actually starting to want you to work for them, or they're starting to notice your work and actually saying, well, you're doing okay, can I get you to do some work for me? So yeah, any worldwide career you've got, like a YouTube channel, a website, dealing on Amazon, anything, that sort of thing, looks like it's going to be very successful. If it hasn't already, it will be very, very successful. Okay, and this is going to bring, or you're dealing with Sagittarius. This is because there's the fire and a Sagittarius here. But if that's not the case, it's going to bring balance, particularly in your emotions. And or to get the victory, it's very important to temper your emotions, your thoughts, your deeds, your actions at this time. Because if you don't temper those things, the victory may not be as forthcoming at this time. Okay, and or the best way to deal with any sort of Sagittarius you might be in business with at this time, or any fire sign you might be in business with at this time, is to balance things out. So also being the end of the financial year here, balance your books, balance your emotions. But yes, it's all looking really, really good when it comes to finances for Taurus mid-year. Anyway, let's see what else there is. And it may not necessarily be seeing financial gain. You're probably starting to feel a bit more confident in whatever you're doing at the moment. Major changes come, and you might have completely stepped out of your comfort zone when it comes to your job. Like a couple of years ago, you could have been a checkout chick, and now you're a hairdresser, you know, or whatever it is, you know. And so you're getting used to using your skills. You're starting to master them, okay? And you're moving away from any emotional issues that might have come up in the past about finances. Maybe you're starting to master the law of attraction when it comes to bounty and prosperity. If you're at all interested and haven't heard of that, check out, I've got some guided meditations, but there's heaps of YouTube videos on the law of attraction when it comes to bringing more bounty into your life. And bounty can be good health, can be a good, lots more finances, but it could be, you know, a wealth of health or a wealth of fruit on your trees or whatever it be. Bounties, yeah, many things. All right, so what other advice have we got here? Yeah. All right, you might be starting to have enough money here where you're able to give some, help people out around you that may be less fortunate than yourself. And or in the past, you found that other people were giving to others financially and not you, and this has been the main motivation to actually get up and do your own work, not have to be reliant on anybody financially, I think is pretty much the mantra of Taurus this year. Not having to worry about someone taking the finances from you, okay? You earn your own dollars and you put your heart and soul into it and it's yours, that sort of thing. Be really, really conscious and aware that you don't fall back into negative thought patterns of lack, loss and control in either a financial partnership, a love relationship when it comes to finances, or just yourself. Be careful of a lack mentality that might come back in. Oh, this happened in the past, it'll happen in the future type of lack mentality. Realize that you are the one that's manifesting at the moment. And also when you start to raise your vibration and start to really work with the law of attraction and bring about more prosperity into your life, you'll find that sometimes a lot of negative things will come at you to test you to see whether you're on the right path. Okay, and or this is a Capricorn, but I don't feel it that way. I think this is more temptation to end up going back to the way you used to think about money, or the way you used to spend your money, retail therapy or something like that, or buying lots of food or drinking lots of wine or whatever it be, and waking up the next day with a hangover and not being able to work. You know, those will work to your optimum. So yeah, check in with that, see if you're actually still falling down those holes of overindulging that can lead you to not be really focused on your work. I think because at the moment it's really important that we actually get this game on the road when it comes to this new job that you might be doing here. And don't get stuck in your head. I know change is hard. Change is really, really, really hard. As I said, I have a lot of trouble with change, okay? It's been one of my big issues, okay? And it's had me up in my head. I don't know about you. And of course, the more we, us Taurus, think about things and mull over them and go over them, because we can get really stuck in thought patterns. The more we can overindulge to try and alleviate those thoughts to help you sleep, like I'll have a couple of glasses of wine so I can sleep better tonight. I'll someone might have a cigarette and you're like, oh, just give me that. I can really, whatever it be. Okay. So just be really, really conscious of trying to keep your vibration as high as you possibly can. If you're finding you're having a lot of trouble, you're waking up in the middle of the night and really concerned about where you are financially or the changes that are happening or that sort of thing, hook into the amazing resources YouTube when it comes to guided meditations. I have some, but there's heaps of them out there. Check them all out to help retrain your mind out of a negative thought space, because seriously, whatever we think, we manifest. So if you're really, really worried about where your finances are, and I'm never, i.e., I'm never going to have enough money to pay this, or blah, 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 particularly if you say it out aloud, that's exactly what you're going to manifest. So yeah, check those out and try and alleviate this. And also being a Taurus too, if you don't get enough sleep, that can really affect your working life too. So make sure you are setting aside enough time to get that rest, okay? That quiet time. And yeah, get down into your body again. We're earth, so we need to ground. So technology and stuff like that, which is I also see as a swords card here. Technology and stuff can have us really up in our heads. Sometimes we need to disconnect from technology, even if it's just for a moment, and just go outside for a sec, literally, or sit in the sun just for a second. Just feel that sun on you. Just connect to earth and nature and what is real and right in front of you, just for a sec, instead of what's up in the ether and in the thoughts and heads and all that sort of stuff. Okay, it's going to help a lot at this point in time. But yeah, go for the prize, Taurus. We're going to be victorious, particularly if it's anything to do with world commerce here. People are going to start to actually acknowledge that you've got something to contribute or say, but the clincher is you're going to have to temper your thoughts and actions. We're going to have to balance everything out, and we're going to have to be careful about not falling down those dark holes of depression, over worry, and substance abuse or alcohol, cigarette, whatever it be, just watch out for them, because they can be pitfalls that come out of nowhere. And you might have started to not be able to sleep. You've had one or two wines a night, and next thing you know, a couple of months later, you're drinking a whole bottle. Okay, so that's just a little bit of a warning. All right, so we're also going to check in with the power thought here about finances. Yeah, I know myself. I've actually not drinking at all anymore. I'm not, trying to keep my energy as high as possible to stop falling down these thought black holes. And I'm finding that it's working. It's really working. And I tell you what, it was darn hard to knock back invitations to go out and stuff like that to start with, but I'm starting to feel a lot healthier and a lot more on top of my game. So yeah, if you haven't done so, give it a go. It's so worth it. All right, I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Okay, and this is this victory. Just being happy doing what you do and knowing that it's yours, not someone else's. Okay, I think that's really important for Taurus at the moment. Each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart. I am at peace with the world and my affairs. Listen to your own heart, Taurus. You know which way to go when it comes to money. We manifest money quite easily when we're in the right place. All right, so I'm also going to have a look at the Divine Energy Oracle here for any more guidance. Guidance when it comes to finances, career, money for Taurus, please. Mid-2019. Yep. All right, so guidance, forgive and forget. All right, you might have got taken for money in the past, but just, forgive yourself and just let it go. Bust out of your cocoon. Yes, go for that idea. Okay, it's gonna pay off in more ways than one. Engage your higher reason. Don't go into the shadows. Don't go into the depths and work from a lack or loss mentality. Okay, and do all things in moderation. Yes, thank you, Spirit. This is the Temperance card. Very important to be very moderate in your behavior at the moment. Very, very important when it comes to being moderate in your finances. Okay, don't go to the casino and blow it all on red. It may not work out in your favor. All right. Thank you so much, Taurus. I hope this helped. So yes, if you'd like to subscribe and hit that bell button if you want to get informed of any new videos I post. And I'd just like to say thank you so much, guys, and bye for now.